This movie tells the story of a young girl named Asha who wishes on a star and gets a more direct answer than she bargained for when a troublemaking star comes down from the sky to join her. First of all, this movie is predictable, unoriginal, and really lacks heart. The movie stumbles in every step of the way. The animation, story, and the songs are all disappointing. The movie makes a complete misstep from beginning to end, trying to use the same old Disney's formula, which creates a finished product that ultimately feels flat and lifeless. It relies on fairy tale tropes and all the familiar elements thrown together for this one fable. The callbacks start to feel tedious, even cynical, as it lazily riffs on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Peter Pan, Cinderella, and more, which only makes its lifelessness as a story even more disappointing. It's simply a desperate attempt to revive the past glories of the studio. So much of this story centers around your ability to understand these references and clap yourself on the back for being able to do so. The inert storytelling causes the film to stumble, while the logic of the story is really questionable. There is no clear reason why the people would essentially give their wishes to Magnifico in the slim hope that he may grant them one day, and equally difficult to understand why people would then forget their wishes. The arrival of the magical star only further underlines the movie's lack of fresh ideas. The movie also lacks of compelling characters. It doesn't really develop Asha's character and the people around her. The conversations are always quick and mostly plot-driven, with no real substance and emotional engagement to which the audience can connect. As the villain, Magnifico is also flat, as the movie doesn't provide enough motivation for his evil turn. To make it worse, the soundtrack is really forgettable and cannot compensate for a convoluted story. Most of the songs are flat and forgettable. It's the kind that your kids won't be singing on repeat. The musical sequences often serve predictable purposes as well. Overall, this movie is a disappointment. We do not recommend this movie at all.